What is going on, Angels? The Champ Strider here, and today it's all about a new medieval game called Warhaven. This game, it kind of came out of nowhere. It dropped a really great trailer a few weeks ago, and we're already able to get our hands on it in an open beta test on Steam. The game definitely took some inspiration from For Honor, so let's dive in and talk about everything you need to know about Warhaven. Warhaven is a free 16 versus 16 medieval PvP action game that seems to take a lot of inspiration from games like For Honor or Conqueror's Blade, except there are no AI soldiers on the battlefield, only humans. You can choose from one of 6 characters, from melee sword fighters to ranged archers and mages. The game is played in third person, and each character has their own unique set of attacks and abilities. On the field of battle, you compete in PvP match modes based around territory control. In the main game mode, you assault objectives in a zone. After controlling all of the zone's objectives, you get to advance into the enemy's next zone. However, if they successfully defend, you'll lose the ground you gained. Objectives can be protected by cannons and ballistas, or you can purchase moving artillery and healing tents to place in strategic areas of the map to increase your team's chance of success. One of the more interesting mechanics in Warhaven is the usage of special immortal classes. While earning points and slaying enemies, you'll charge your immortal bar. Once at 100, you can morph into an incredibly strong champion. These immortals, while they can still be defeated in combat, are extremely strong, and strategic use of them can turn entire team fights and lead to epic kill streaks. There are currently 4 immortals, ranging from a mounted combatant to a ranged mage. Now, each of the 6 characters in Warhaven are designed with a specific role, like your jack-of-all-trades knight, your shield-wielding tank, and your ranged damage-dealing archer. For the most part, characters comes with a mix of slashing, stabbing, and overhead attacks that are performed in a similar way to Chivalry, along with 2 main class abilities. You'll need a well-diversified team of damage, tanks, and healers if you want to do well in Warhaven. I will say I was expecting a bit of a more diverse set of characters than the 6 planned for release, as only 2 of them really fit my playstyle and interest. Characters can be leveled to 30, where you unlock new cosmetics and class perks. I was worried about this game being a bit pay to win since it's coming out of Korea. However, I maxed out my main played class in only a few hours of gameplay. Now, visually, this game looks really good. You can tell a lot of time was spent on the overall aesthetics and effects of the game, but we all know that core gameplay is really what makes or breaks these medieval PvP games. I have kind of mixed feelings and some concerns here. Now, I mainly play Chivalry 2, and this game's combat is nothing like, nor is it intended to be like that game. While I have very limited time in For Honor, Warhaven seems to be a much simplified take on the For Honor type of combat system. There are no weapon combos on the main classes, nor the directional blocking system. It was pretty easy to pick up and play, and after an hour, I felt like my combat awareness and experience in slasher games allowed me to kind of cherry pick my way to the top of the scoreboard. But while getting high kill games and doing pretty well, I didn't really feel like there was a very high mechanical skill ceiling. I almost felt like the combat was just too simplified. I found myself wanting basics like active parry from Chivalry to win 1vx fights, or combinations to make fighting feel more fluid, and these mechanics are just simply not in the game. I do want to say that hit detection was absolutely atrocious, and the more I played the game, the more the overall clunkiness and repeated instances of running into a mob of enemies, swinging and hitting none of them frustrated me. I actually ended my live stream early because I just did not want to play the game anymore. Ultimately, I feel like Warhaven is a great looking game that feels like it's more flash than substance. I enjoyed my initial gaming sessions, however, frustration and boredom overtook me pretty quickly. As a free-to-play game, I think it might be worth a download, but I think buying For Honor on a sale where it costs like $3 to $5 is probably a better alternative, as this game just lacks the depth and functionality of combat. Alright, that's it for me, guys. Be sure to hit that sub button if you enjoyed the video.